Right, let's get this sorted. There we go. That's better. Right. Make sure the audio's tippy-boo. My phone decides to play ball. There we go. Hello? That's fine then. Right then. Good day everyone, and this is Unforgiven Dragon here, and this is Alone in the Dark Part 1. I've been looking forward to playing this for quite a while. I have heard mixed reviews on this though, so I'm a bit concerned, because I've heard the combat's a bit lame. But the original one wasn't exactly fantastic for great combat. And to be honest, my first experience with Alone in the Dark was purely by accident, because I was originally looking for a game called Broken Sword for my sister years ago, because I played a demo of it, but I didn't remember the name. So I found this cover, that was Alone in the Dark 2, and I thought that was it. I thought, oh yeah, get that, played it, and it wasn't the game obviously. But I really enjoyed it at the time. Obviously it's dated and all this lot, but it was great. Introduction to the franchise. And the other thing I've noticed as well is, don't want the commentary on, you can actually play in the original skins. Now, I'm not going to do that, I'm going to do that myself, but yeah, it's a nice little extra that. Right then, so enough ado, we'll crack on with this. Oh, by the way, before I do, just watched new X-Men, X-Men 97, and my god, it is good. I'm not going to spoil anything, but give it a watch if you haven't seen it yet. Right, standard experience. I think I go with standard for now. Oh, what's this? Extra help provided for the experience smoother. I think streaming, I think I'll go with the simpler fact, because I don't want to keep you guys waiting. Oh, hello. Psychic Toad. Oh, lovely. Will say, if you haven't seen the prologue, sorry, I just touched the mic. If you haven't seen my prologue yet, give that a watch as well, because I played this a few months ago and I absolutely love the prologue. Oh, look at that. Getting Resident Evil 7 vibes though.
So, your uncle.
Yes,
what's wrong with him?
He's possessed.
As in the devil?
Something like that. He says a dark man is following him, watching him at all times.
What do you make of it?
It's nonsense, of course, but I'd be lying if I said it didn't bother me. You see, it runs in my family.
Possession?
No, detective. Deteriorating melancholy. Practically every member of the Hartwood family is driven mad before they grow old.
But Jeremy didn't kill himself. Is that why he's at Derceto?
Despite being convinced that he is truly possessed, he decided to put his last chips on Dr. Gray and his psychoanalysis, figuring he might stumble upon some cure.
You mentioned the letter.
I received a disturbing letter from Jeremy accusing the staff and all the other patients of being involved in some cult.
Oh,
and now they are also out to get him.
Could it be real? Or is it all just in his head?
It's a story he tells himself, Mr. Carnby. Anything to avoid the truth.
Which is?
That we're all terribly insignificant. That people mean so very little to one another.
And that's how far
That there is no one out to get Jeremy Hartwood because he isn't worth getting.
Here we are.
Oh, it's on the window. Now, if you don't know about the
My
original...
uncle's not well, Mr. Carnby. I want to make sure he's all right.
Then what's my part in this? You couldn't get a cab?
I just wouldn't feel safe going alone. Did you bring a gun?
Yeah. You think it'll actually come to that?
No. But you might need to wave it around depending on how agreeable the staff will be.
What exactly are we gonna do when we find Jeremy?
I don't know. Let's just find him first.
Oh. Character select time. But yeah, as I was about to say, in the previous Alone in the Dark series, is the window, when you walk in, they normally have like a figure standing in front of the window. And yeah, they did the window thing there. I couldn't see anyone in the window, but I digress. And the other thing as well, that's the guy from Stranger Things. I really can't separate him for some reason. But I'm going to go with the fella. Because apparently there's two slightly different play styles. So it'll be interesting to see. Right then. I'll go with the male character first. Because he's got the gun. Are we not going together?
Hello? Hello?
Looks abandoned.
It can't be. There has to be someone around.
Wait here. I'll go around back.
And as well, get separated. I noticed as well, I don't think I've also heard that this isn't following the original story. Look away inside the house. Well, I'm in the garage by the looks of it. Right, so standard controls. I'm not going to drink my flask. I'm assuming that's health.
Now what do we got here?
Alright. Oh, that's better. I don't know how a flashlight's a clue though. Right, just see if anything else in the dark. Oh, there's a car. Umbrella. Is that the right way to put an umbrella in? Handle first? Right, so that's zoom. Is it because I'm out of breath or was it because I was scared? Supplies. Just so happens to be for my revolver. What was that? There was something in there. I'm hoping it's a cat. Oh, cool, it's got physics. I love it when games have physics. Can't see anything worthwhile. So I'm just seeing if anybody's in the window. is a big ass tree.
That's one big tree to fit inside a conservatory.
Oh, thank you for that. Hello. Now what came first, the tree or the greenhouse?
Huh? What?
Now, do I raise the bullets? So I was thinking about Resident Evil 7 logic. There's so many places. Right. Oh, I hate choices. Well, not choices, but I always hate when there's multiple levels. See if this is unlocked. Okay, alcohol is health. Right, can't go up there, so that delays one decision. Very Max Payne, that. But instead of pills, it's alcohol. Right, you said I could interact with it. Right. Right, you suck. Well, I'll go to the only door that I can properly interact with. Ah, another strange place with umbrella.
Don't mind if I do.
Well, just help yourself to all the booze. I know it's a game, but my word. Cool. So I just wanted to make sure that I hit detection on the cloth. First time I played Splinter Cell, I was amazed by that. I noticed as well late games you can cut it down and sneak through. Oh, there's a rat. I think we're a bit too spoiled with games today.
Every day your silence weighs a little heavier. It's been a difficult year for everyone, and many have lost all hope. I read in the papers about people suffering. Pictures of dust-covered landscapes without a drop of water. I wish I knew if you were still tending the earth or if you had turned your back against us. I have started to look for help elsewhere. I pray you will tell me if I am going down a path that you find disagreeable. With help from Baptiste and Charlotte, I found comfort in the practice of the voodoo. I have long been skeptical of that Caribbean cult, but it's been of good use to me. It seems all harmless in my book. I say some words dreamt up by the Creoles, and I carry around a small pocket of gris-gris. Nothing of this is mentioned in the Bible, of course, but the French Quarter priestess tells me it's all connected. She says the Christian God is just one more perspective on the creator of things. That's what I like to think, but the other way around, that the spirits of her faith are just aspects of you, our Heavenly Father. I am so grateful for the words you gave Mr. Hartwood. We will sing your praises at St. John's Eve. The world will be blessed soon again. Only the sacrifices of the Old Testament compare to your demands. Let it be the truth. A mother of earth, wood, and dirt. A mother of 1,000 young.
Sacred sand, $1. Black cat oil, $1.50. Devil shoestrings, $1/4. That makes $2.75, madame.
What was that you were telling the doctor? A goat without horns. What does that mean?
Ah, you must have misheard me, madame. I said no such thing.
Please. I know I don't look like any of you, but I'm devout. I'm ready to do what it takes.
Do not be so eager to sacrifice the few things you have left, madame. Now please, leave my store.
A goat without horns.
Well, that wasn't in the description. Glad I didn't just fast forward it. Interesting. Ah, more bullets. Not complaining, but being a bit generous. I'd lost my trail of thought then as well. Oh yeah, I was talking about Splinter Cell. Great game. Yeah, glad I turned this easy mode on. Well, not easy mode, but a bit more alert mode, shall we say. Because it is hard to tell what's interactable and what's not. Oh. We'll say at the moment they've got the atmosphere down. Why is there so many doors? Right, I'm not going up just yet. Oh, that's a fan. I thought it was something dangerous then. Son of a bitch.
Please do not touch the boiler. It is working after all. While the sabotage has caused a leak, only the decorative plate has been completely ruined. Let's wait for Mr. Chance to turn up and he can take a look at the leak. Mr. Waits.
Short and sweet. I was about to say, what happens to my game?
That doesn't look safe.
Right, so I need more puzzle pieces. Fair enough. Let's see what else there is. Oh, lovely. Kill your pigs in person. Rat poison.
What was that?
Okay. Do we have to kill people? I don't mean monsters, I mean people. I think that's everything explored. Or not. Was that oven open before? It's so eerie. Everything's so clean. So empty at the same time. Well, got plenty of bullets, so I've been down there. Bloody rats. I'll say the sound quality is really good. The point of opening that was... Okay. Oh, it's the gate.
I need the key.
Right, upstairs I go then. You know what would be a really cool Easter egg? If you actually had the original Alone in the Dark on here as well. Yeah, if you actually unlocked it for free. I wonder if it came on PS1 actually, I'm not sure. I know Alone in the Dark 2 did, but I don't know about the first and third one. What was that symbol? Ah, locked. What magazine's that? Okay. I hate the doors closing. And that's disgusting. Okay. Yeah, nice. It's got a map. There's a key. I don't even know what that's for.
Nice.
Oh. I thought it was for that then. And I just take all the booze.
Sunday, June 22nd. I spent all day looking for Jeremy. I should have cared for the others, but I'm scared that he will do something irreversible. Cassandra is upset that I didn't give her the latest shipment of pain medication that Waits brought from the post office yesterday. I would have given it to her, but the company didn't send a new key this time around, so the box is just sitting there on my desk. They must have figured we had plenty of their gimmicky keys by now. I only remember seeing one lately. Grace was playing with it inside the grand parlor. Unless it turns up by itself, it will have to wait. I have to figure out where Jeremy is. I think Jack knew something. That dog of his found a strange rot permeating the house. She's showing us, he said. Like those blots and streaks of fetid rot was talking to him.
There's got a few clues there. But I don't know if it is, but I'm going to try that key in the basement. No, I can't see anything there. My word. Can't run off for 2 seconds, can you? I don't think this is for the place, but...
I need the key.
Right. Me just being dumb. I hate my dyslexia. Well, I'll go back up and explore some of the rooms. Such a strange layout as well.
I need the key.
Ah, it's for that door. Oh, is that my reflection? It is. I like when games get the reflections in the windows.
Oh.
Such a waste of space. I mean, look at that. I mean, yeah, it looks grand, but just so empty.
I need the key.
Right, so that's the front door, I'm assuming.
The Great Depression. President Hoover raises tariffs on over 20,000 imported goods in an act to protect American labor. Following the collapse of the Wall Street stock market on October 24 last year, American industry has suffered greatly. Thousands of companies have gone bankrupt and left a large part of the American workforce unemployed. In an attempt to turn the tide, the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act has been signed by President Herbert Hoover. By regulating commerce with foreign countries, the government hopes to encourage the industries of the United States to compete with cheap foreign imports. Superstition on rise. New Orleans voodoo stores and spiritual mediums see increased profit during troubled times. While the market has faced hard times ever since Black Thursday of last year, voodoo doctors and snake charmers see significant rise in number of customers. With the coming Eve of St. John on the 23rd, the police expect increased cult activity around Bayou St. John, the southern shore of Lake Pontchartrain. Voodoo rituals in that area on the Eve of St. John have a long tradition reaching back to the first snake worshippers brought as slaves from West Africa. During the 19th century, its practice was popularized by the legendary Marie Laveau, and has since been embraced by many of the Creoles and the surviving aristocracy of the French Quarter. Author seeks asylum. Rumors regarding author Cassandra Beauregard making Derceto her home verified. Derceto Hospital is an old plantation building on the eastern shores of Lake Pontchartrain. While often considered an asylum for the insane, residing Dr. Elmore Lee Gray prefers to think of it as a convalescent home, a place where you can go to rest. The patient list is kept secret, but thought to include many of the black sheep of wealthy families, because at Derceto, treatment does not come for free. Local author Cassandra Beauregard has now been confirmed by her own admission. She's been lauded as a powerful Creole voice and written many successful books. Lately it was reported from Hollywood that she has finished a moving picture manuscript titled Slaughter Gulch. That film is set to hit the theaters next year.
Yeah. Interesting. Bit long-winded. So every time I see a bus like that, I always think of Batman, the Adam West one. Okay. Oh, hold on. Oh, this is where the... Obviously,
Key.
don't want to spoil it, but in my prologue, I come here as a little girl. Right, barricaded. So can't do a lot here. I think this first episode is going to be a bit slow. Hello. Oh, that's cool. He puts his hands on the desk. I love little details like that. Right. Yeah, if I remember correctly.
Thanks.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing? Who are you?
Whoa, pardon me, excuse me. My name is Edward Carnby, private investigator. I hope you don't mind we let ourselves inside.
I do mind. This is private property. You can't just barge in here.
I'm sorry about all this, but I'm looking for my uncle. It's urgent, and no one was answering the door.
We can't hear you knocking anymore. None of us can. Who is your uncle, darling?
Jeremy. Am I right? She has that Heartwood gloom, doesn't she?
That's right. I'm Emily Hartwood. I just came to make sure my uncle is all right.
Well, he is unavailable right now. You will have to come back another day.
Unavailable how? Is he sleeping? We can wait.
He's lost.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
Who's your man again, Miss Hartwood?
My name's Edward Carnby. Private investigator.
Splendid.
Enough! All of you! Get back to your rooms! McCarthy, keep your eyes on the child. And you two, please leave immediately.
Look, we're not here to cause any trouble. Just let us see the old man, satisfy the curiosity of my client here, and we'll be off.
Jeremy has gone missing. There's no need to worry, but it might be some time before he turns up. The whole staff is looking for him.
What? He ran off?
I don't have time for any of this. Please, come back tomorrow.
All right, in that case, we'll just wait in his room. You don't mind, do you? It's upstairs, right?
Wait, you can't.
Don't worry, we'll be discreet.
In the corridor. It's the first door on your left. I'll tell Dr. Gray you're here.
Excellent. Thank you, madam.
Moment to shoot you, Horan.
All right, here we are.
Let's look around. See if we can dig up any clues.
Ooh. Dead leg. Why can't I select it? Wonder if there's a way that she can do puzzles.
Every night the dark man stands opaque at the threshold of my room, counting the days until my spirit... Every night the dark man stands opaque at the threshold of my room, counting the days until my spirit spills out of my tired shape. Only his pallid mask shelters my remaining sanity. Staring directly into the face of that demonic sultan would surely sunder time itself. Would he have looked the same to my father as he struggled for his life? Does his veiled face haunt my niece quite the same way? I wish so that I could rest my soul in that sunburnt convent of Teruel. Would I find you there, Juan? Or Senora Perosi, back from the beyond? Every night I hide from him, moving from one misshapen memory to another. Scenes conjured out of fantasy and delirium. Places I struggle to even paint. I wish I understood your death, Senora. Is there anything I could do for you but bury you in that bleak necropolis? That triumphant chapel rising above the ledges and the oven vaults shall be your sepulchre, where you may rest, and I shall weep.
Oh my word, there's 5 pages worth. That's not as bad as I thought.
How did you first come to understand such things, Senora? How did you know that the battered boiler in the basement would lead me to Lafayette Cemetery? Or how the old upstairs clock, with its astronomical motifs, would take me to that hateful mound outside of Claremont Harbor? Those are my memories, my past. Is there perhaps a chance, if ever so small, for me to see Teruel? Oh, I want that more than anything. Please, let my talisman take me there. Let me sit with Juan under his Bodhi tree. Despite having sold me that talisman, Miss Jackson, the voodoo priestess, revealed none of her secrets to me. That's why I had to travel to Tonka. Instead, she cruelly told Baptiste, my caretaker, that he would be betrayed and killed in the most awful way. that the one he loved would pierce his thigh with a sharp spear, and that he would be devoured by his own mother. What a terrible thing to say. The people of Derceto are becoming dangerous. They do not understand what they are doing. I must do something to stop them. I tried talking to Dr. Gray, but he confuses my worries. He's caught up in treating me. How can he expect evil to be cured with medicine and conversation? The orderlies, the housekeeper, and the patients are all deranged. They will call upon evil to enter this world. All will be lost. Everything. Unless I can find the clerk, Mr. Waite. He seems to be a clear-thinking man. Maybe Beauregard. The dark man offered me a prison, and I accepted. I signed that miscarried contract and entered the Dark Pact. Everyone is safe, except for me.
Oh, there we go.
I found a book full of peculiar notes. Have you heard of something called Tarawea?
No. What's that?
I might be reading too much into this, but I think it's the place he wants to go to.
Oh, okay. Sounds like a clue.
You think? Don't know why I don't like her at the moment. Well, this isn't very hard to work out.
Hey, you know anything about this? Looks like some sort of talisman.
No, I don't. Oh, help me out here, will you?
So that was an unlocked box and you don't want to see more about it?
I would kill the guy to throw some of this stuff out. I'd be crazy too if I had this much junk lying around.
Excuse me.
Oh, wow. That's striking. I want to save this one.
That's quite the stone painting.
All right, come on. I want to go see Dr. Gray. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I'm coming.
And now she's missing.
Miss Hartwood.
What a surprise.
Emily? What the hell is going on? Where am I?
How weird. Put the key. Wonder if it's gonna warp up often. So I was just trying to look at that painting. One way to tell the... Oh, look at the cockroaches. One way to tell the door's out of bounds, a broom. Well. Nope. Don't know how I feel about that. You fight. Whoa, jump! Swamp thing. Bloody hell. Now that was a good scare. Where did the other one go? The only thing I would give criticism to that would be is you would have thought it would say hello at least. Other than that, why the plant-based? Now I'm alone in the dark, feels like more like Silent Hill now.
I can't go that way.
Well, it's a bin. Oh, right, I mean, I can't actually go that way. Fair enough. Oh my god, it's really dark.
What the hell is going on?
Okay. Guessing that's handy later. God, this sounds awful. I've heard complaints as well. There's only like 3 guns in this, but to be honest, considering the period this game's based on, I'm surprised you've got that many guns. You know, my kid self enjoys the fact that you can actually ring a bell. Because I remember playing Resident Evil 2 and I thought to myself, why can't you get into a car? This is PS1 day, by the way. And I thought, there's a car there, get in it, drive off. Obviously you couldn't.
Don't let them get inside, compare. They're not the good kind.
Are you... Is this your store?
There are no owners here. We both strangers in Jeremy's store.
Jeremy did this. How?
The pact with the Dark Man. Jeremy warned us, but we didn't think much of it.
I'm Detective Edward Carnby. I was hired by Jeremy's niece to find him.
Oh, yeah? How much she paying you?
$150.
She's sure getting her money's worth tonight. Are you a thinking man, compare?
No, not if I can help it.
You know, I think Jeremy's hiding in a way we can't find him. He has this juju necklace that guides him.
The talisman?
That's right. It's some magic charm he got from Miss Jackson down the street.
The voodoo priestess?
You know surprising things, compare. Yeah, the Mama Loa. Here, take the key. I locked the gate to save her place from all the ghouls and goblins getting inside. Maybe if you go there, you can find some clues to show you the way.
Thanks. I'll have a look.
Let's see what I can get from here then. Okay, some more voodoo stuff. Or forbidden objects. But apart from going out the stores, just have a look around, see if there's nothing else.
You want to come along?
Nah, I'm gonna stay here for a while.
Okay. Oh, it's not too open. Have I got a map of the area? Nope. But I don't know where I'm going. What the hell's that? Well, I'll check down here first before I deal with the half horseman.
Nice.
That was annoying. The combat's not too bad, it's just my aiming sucked. I don't know what's scary, the fact it's there or it's just waltzed off. I know, it's coming back. No, it's a rock, so I'm guessing I could distract it. Oh my word. It's like part horse and part man. A lot of stones, so giving you plenty of options for stealth. I don't like there's too many paths. Right, dead end. Thank goodness for that. Good. At least it's not like loads of paths to go. I'm guessing that's the gate. Are they breakable or is it an upgrade?
I can't go that way.
Right, the bells must have a reason. Well, I'm back to the same amount of bullets I had previously.
Oh.
Lovely.
Ah!
There's no one nearby because I just heard him burp. Where those bullets go? Thank you. Ah, you up there? Oh, it's a horse thing again. Can you come to me? That seems like a lot more bullets than last time. At least it felt better. Yikes. I might save my bullets for them freaks because I don't really fan to get up close to them ones. Hell. Fight these? Right. What happened there?
My weapon broke.
Oh, great. Right, so the weapons do break. In that case then, I'm gonna get my other one. And can you help? I hate weapons when they break. And I got two. At least I got plenty of bullets. I'll say the jump scares are pretty cool though. Though they are slightly annoying. I wanted the bullets. Thank you.
Oh, I recognize this place. It's Miss Jackson's seance parlor. Let's see if she's got any information on Jeremy's talisman. It's the talisman, like the one in the painting.
Okay, not going to explore a bit more. No?
I think it's meant for the talisman. I think it needs numbers, like coordinates. Maybe there's something in Jeremy's notes.
Yes, there is. Before I start doing that though, let's have a look. Get a key. And a lot. And a lot. Right, cool. Three, 5, 8. Well, that was easy.
It's showing something. A place? Where is that?
Was a painting of some kind.
Huh.
Nope. Creepy photos.
Detective, I was wondering when you were going to show up. Mrs. Thompson told me you were here. I understand you are working for Jeremy Hartwood's niece.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you're not wrong. We came here for her uncle. I just didn't expect... I didn't expect this. You are Dr. Gray, right?
That's right. You don't happen to have some identification, Detective. I'm not keen on having strangers prying into my business. Oh, Detective Edward Carnby, Decatur Street, New Orleans. Enjoying the Vieux Carré, Detective? Those old French quarters, the voodoo people, the gangsters. I'm sure you live an exciting life.
Well, it's not quite like the stories, Doc. Just trying to make a living.
Aren't we all making a living? Well, welcome to Derceto, Detective. I hope your time here will be useful. Now, what can I do for you?
Why don't you tell me where I can find Jeremy Hartwood?
Why wouldn't that make for a short visit? I wish I could tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know. A drink, Detective?
Anything brandy.
Oh, you do belong in the French quarters, Detective. Armagnac or cognac?
You know, just give me the cheap stuff. I'm not much of a connoisseur.
Having low standards is not a virtue, Detective. Let me see if I can broaden your perspective.
What can you tell me about Jeremy?
I wouldn't want to go into details about his condition. Doctor-patient confidentiality. I'm sure you understand.
Sure, but he is crazy, and he's gone missing. Why?
Here, try this.
The question with a drink.
It's good. Got a bite?
It's called a sidecar. The trick is not to be afraid of the tartness of the lemon. Then, for goodness sake, don't overdo the triple sec.
Okay, what can you tell me about Jeremy?
Well, let me think. He is an anxious man, constantly worried about events not presenting themselves according to his model of predestination. He complains about things not being carried out in the right order, and that some things simply shouldn't be. Is any of this helpful to you?
Not really. I was hoping for some direction, where to look next.
I'm sorry. I have nothing for you then. You should talk to my orderlies. They have been looking for him for a while now. I'm sure they would appreciate your help.
Yeah, I ran into Batiste earlier. Come to think of it, he might have given me a lead.
Oh, excellent. So your investigation is already underway.
I'm gonna go, but I'm sure we'll meet again.
Looking forward to it. Safe returns.
Well, I think that's a good place to end it. Just wait to... don't know how the save situation works.
Detective Carnby, how did you... Where did you go?
Where did you go?
I was just talking to Dr. Gray.
You disappeared.
No, it's not what you think. Have you found anything strange going on here?
Yes. Everyone is being incredibly evasive, and I can't figure out why.
No, I mean something you can't explain. Paranormal, even.
Detective, I really need you to get yourself together. I can't do this alone.
Forget it. I'll figure it out.
Do you want to come see Dr. Gray?
No, I want to try something. With this talisman, I think I can follow Jeremy to the place he mentioned in the book. What was the name? Do you remember something Spanish? Tarawea. Yeah, that's where I need to go.
Detective, are you gonna be all right?
Yeah, of course. Go talk to Dr. Gray. We'll rendezvous later.
Surprised she hasn't experienced anything odd.
This talisman brought me back from the French Quarter in the blink of an eye. If Jeremy can travel so easily, then he could be hiding anywhere, even Tarawea. If he can do it, so can I. I just need to figure out how the talisman works.
Save game. Brilliant. Strange place to save it, but I'll go with it. Right then. thank you very much for watching this episode of Alone in the Dark. It is a bit odd with the combat, but considering how bad the original combat was, it's a lot better. And yeah, I'm enjoying the scares of the game as well. So far not as bad as people's making out in the reviews anyway. So if you want to see more of it, I will be playing more. So free to join me. I'll be playing it most nights. And yeah, and I might play the woman's side as well after I complete it, so we'll see how it goes. Anywho, thank you for watching this episode. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, afternoon or evening, depending on what time you're watching this. So I'll see you again soon. So look after yourselves, have a wonderful time.